Hello students, welcome to the online video session on FEMA part 2, and this is me Anita Jaume Thomas, Assistant Professor from Bhopal School of Social Sciences. Today in this particular video we are going to see basically the authorities concerned with adjudicating part, that is we can say about the adjudicating authority, special directors, directorate of enforcement, etc. So, we are going to look into those people, or you can say authorities, who are going to deal with the FEMA related parts. So, the first party or the first authority which we are going to check out is adjudicating authority. They are basically appointed under section 16 and they are appointed by the central government. And why are they appointed? For holding an inquiry for the purpose of imposing any penalty for contravening the provisions, and to conduct an inquiry, or you can say inquiry can be done. Remember, to conduct an inquiry I said, and here I am trying to say that inquiry can be done only if complaint is made in written form with general or special order of central government. And remember, the adjudicating authorities have the same powers as that of a civil court. The second authority concerned is Special Director of Appeals. So, we call them as Special Director Appeals. They are appointed under section 17 by the central government through notification in the official gazette. And here we need to take care of few important elements. Only the aggrieved party can ever go for appeals. So, if aggrieved by the order made by the adjudicating authority, then the aggrieved party can make an appeal to the special director. The next element which the aggrieved party has to see is that the appeal should be filed within, or can be filed within 45 days of the order that has been passed by the adjudicating authority. And remember, there could be a possibility that SD may accept the appeal after 45 days if he or she has sufficient reason for not filing within the stipulated or said time. So, let us check on to the next authority, that is the appellate tribunal. They are appointed under section 18 and their basic duty is to hear the appeals against the orders of the adjudicating authority and the special director of appeals. So, let us check on to the composition of the appellate tribunal. They consist of a chairperson and such number of members as the central government may deem fit. The jurisdiction of the appellate tribunal may be exercised by the benches, or we can say call it as the chairperson with one or more members. So, the bench consists of a chairperson, one or more members. The qualification of the chairperson and members. Now, they are, remember, any tribunal person, they should be well qualified. In case of the chairperson, then the person has to be a qualified, qualified to be a judge of a high court. He has been or is qualified to be a judge of a high court. And in case of a member, the member is or has been or is qualified to be a district court judge. The term of office of the appellate tribunal members, 5 years. Basically, the term of office for all, be it the chairperson, be it members, it is 5 years. Now, when we talk about the chairperson, they can hold the office up to the age of 65 years, whereas in case of members, they can hold the office up to the age of 62 years. And in case if any of the persons or members have to resign, then they can give their resignation to the central government. Also, the central government can remove these members on the grounds of proved misbehavior or incapacity. Now, let us move on to the procedures and powers of the appellate tribunal. Remember, we are going to deal this in by points. The first one, they are not bound by the procedure laid down by the Code of Civil Procedure 1908, but shall be guided by the principle of natural justice and subject to the other provisions of the Act. The other functions include, or other powers include, summoning and enforcing the attendance of any person and examining him on oath. Second, requiring the discovery and production of documents. Third, receiving evidence on affidavits. Fourth, issuing commissions for the examinations of witnesses or documents, reviewing its decisions, and dismissing a representation of default by deciding it ex parte. An order made under this Act shall be executable by the Appellate Tribunal or the Special Director of Appeals as a decree of civil court. It may transmit any order made by it to a civil court having local jurisdiction, and civil court shall execute the order as if it were a decree made by that court. Now, with regards to appeal, if any party is aggrieved by any decision or order of the Appellate Tribunal, can appeal to the High Court within 60 days. Now, let's move on to the last authority here, that is Directorate of Enforcement. Now, when we talk about the Directorate of Enforcement, they are appointed under section 36 of the Act. Their basic function is to undertake, search, seize, arrest, prosecution action and survey against offenders as per section 37. They also have powers like income tax authorities under section 37(3). And they also have the power to compound the contraventions. That was all for today from my side. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned in for more videos.